Good afternoon, everybody. So I've had an incredibly busy weekend. I had an exam on Thursday, and then I had a paper due on Sunday, and then an exam today, which I just took, all of which I need to prepare for, but it is over now. So perhaps we can go ahead and just relax for a second here. Focus on training a little bit more for a little bit. Set you guys down. Today we are starting week 2 of Jeff Nippard's Powerbuilding program. If you guys don't know already by now, we are running the 5 to 6 day a week split. There are 2 versions of the new Powerbuilding program. Both of these splits are odd weeks or full body, even weeks are upper lower. The only difference is on the even weeks you get 2 extra days, another sort of upper lower day, I'm assuming. And then on the odd weeks you get an extra full body day, which is basically just kind of a pump day where you go in and you hit your arms and other accessory work. We saw all the full body workouts last week. If you guys want to take a look at that, I have a playlist. But today we're going to begin week 2, which is all the upper lower workouts this week. First day is a lower body day. Obviously, most first days of all these programs are leg focused because you're the freshest usually. I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's just personal preference. They just want to hit legs right out the gate. Today is deadlifts, which is great. Love that. And paused high bar, which is awesome. Haven't really squatted high bar since transitioning into low bar. So it's been probably about 2 months now since I've actually done a high bar squat. My high bar looks awful. It's because I don't have a lot of good ankle mobility. So we're gonna see how that goes. And then we got a bunch of other accessory stuffs. So yeah, let's just get right into it, dive right in. I finished my test. I ate breakfast beforehand, finished my test, and now it's time to go to the gym. We are taking another can of Ghost Energy today. The Warheads sour watermelon flavor. We are 0 for 2 on flavors here. Have been quite disappointed so far. However, I will purport that citrus flavor performed just as good as the red berry. So it's not a fluke. The formula in here is really good, but the taste, come on. Give me one, that's good. Oh, it was so close, man. I still get that little, it's got to be something in the formulation. Because there's just a little bit of like, a little bit of like maybe metallic-y taste to this. You know what this reminds me of? When I was a kid, I had to take these pills, right? I have no idea what they were for, but I remember them so clearly. There were these yellow pills. They were probably, I would say, slightly on the larger side when it comes to pills, but not too big. But they immediately dissolved in my mouth. Like, once I put it in my mouth, it already started to dissolve. And the taste was so awful. It was terrible. I think one time I might have thrown up. That's how bad these pills were. And this isn't that bad, not even close. But this subtle, like, there's like a note in there, and it's giving me like yellow pill vibe. I don't want to speak too prematurely, but at the very least, this is probably the best out of the 3 so far. Reminds me a lot of, you know, like a watermelon Jolly Rancher. It's a little kicky. It's not overly sour. I actually haven't had a watermelon Warhead ever. The only Warheads I've ever had were the black cherry ones. They were pretty good. And the black cherry pre-workout from Ghost is also pretty good. It's not my favorite. Definitely the best so far. It's making me want to go out and buy the watermelon Warhead flavor of Legend. Now, I got way too many pre's over there, so I'm probably not going to buy pre-workout until those are over. But it is making me want to buy some of this sour watermelon legend. I feel like that would taste really good. It's like almost there, but not quite. Anyway, I'm gonna put my socks and shoes on, drink this guy on the way to the gym, and just get right into this leg day. I have been so stressed out this weekend, and really for the last maybe 4 or 5 days, and now it's all over, and I'm ready to lift. I'm ready to lift. Let's go hit these deadlifts and this paused high bar.
Welcome to the first day of week 2 of Jeff Nippard's Powerbuilding program. We are an even week, which means it's an upper-lower week. Start off today with deadlifts, and we are still pulling 80%. We pulled this last week for 3 sets of 4. This week we're pulling for 3 sets of 3. 1 rep less per set. I really don't get this. To be honest, I don't understand this at all. Why have us pull at 80% for 2 weeks in a row, and then the second week is less work? I trust the God Jeff. I think he knows what he's doing. But at the same time, I don't understand this one. Maybe I need to read further into the program more. But that is to say that these sets were a joke and were stupid easy. And I just hope they carry over to my max deadlift, because I'm trying to pull 4 plates sometime soon, because I've been lagging behind on my lower body. So carry over, please. These are the high bar pause squats. So first time squatting high bar since switching to low bar, like I mentioned, about 2 months ago, following a knee injury. It's something I wanted to do for a long time, because I lack the ankle mobility to squat high bar. As you'll notice when I start doing these reps, my torso falls really far forward, and that's because I can't sit down farther enough for my ankles, because they only extend out past a certain point. So I have been doing ankle mobility work on the side. That's how I've been able to recover my depth since injuring my knee, but it's not enough for high bar, clearly. Also on these pause squats, they were supposed to be 2 count, but I don't know how to count still. So some of these were just 1 count pause, and some of these weren't paused at all. So I know there's only 2 plates on the bar. It really does suck that there is only 2 plates on the bar. I want to get really strong at these. But it technically is a 25-pound PR, because last time I did 8 rep pause squats, I was only doing about 200 pounds. And I've done 225 pounds for 6 reps. So it's also a 2 rep PR. So whichever way you look at it, I'm making progress. But yeah, work needs to be done. And I'm actually really, really glad I switched to low bar. Let's just say that. Cable pull-throughs. This was a set of 15 with, I have absolutely no idea, because this cable machine is poopy. Basically, it calculates resistance really weird. I have a theory that it adds both stacks up, and that's where it gets the number from, because this is supposedly 120 pounds for a set of 15, but it didn't feel anywhere that much harder than 65 pounds for a set of 20 on the other cable machine. So I don't really know what's going on here. I don't like this cable machine. I've known about it for a long time. I usually don't use it, but all the other machines were taken. So I do love pull-throughs. They are probably one of my favorite movements. They really hammer my glutes, really hammer my hamstrings, and I'm looking forward to getting really, really strong on them. And these too, these leg curls. So here's the thing about these leg curls, right? Only 8 rep sets. This is the first time I've done over 150 pounds on a leg curl. And it was decently challenging for sure, but it was not as tough as I thought it was going to be. And this just, motivates me to really, really hammer my hamstrings and glutes on this program, because your boy is trying to get thick. But more importantly, he's trying to pull something nasty. So finished out the workout with some seated calf raises. Supposed to do standing calf raises, but there's no standing calf raise at the gym, and the leg press is taken. So I subbed these in 185 pounds for sets of 10, 2 count pause at the bottom, 1 count at the top with a squeeze, and that is going to conclude this workout. So really excited to get into this upper lower week. I can't wait to make some gains. Hopefully I'm getting stronger. I'm not 100% sure. All I know is I'll see you guys tomorrow.